Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Three Crows Runes. My name is Jen. Let's do some rune readings. Today we are doing readings for September 2025. We are using the Elder Futhark on smoky quartz, and we are using the Everyday Witch Oracle for our card. So let's get started with a card from the Everyday Witch Oracle, and we have prayers and wishes. So however you feel about things, whether you work with deity or not, everybody can relate to making a wish. And that's what this month is going to be about. Allowing yourself to have those wishes, to think about the wishes that you have, and maybe to focus on putting some work to your wish, as Mr. Rogers used to say. To put some work to your wish so that you can move your wishes towards becoming in the world, towards bringing those wishes through. So let's get the runes down and get some clarity on that, and then we'll read them. Beautiful. Your central issue this month, Scorpio, is represented by Raido reversed. Raido is the rune of the journey. Reversed in the central issue spot. I'm going to read this a couple ways. First of all, you are actively in the process of closing a chapter that you were working on before. At the same time as doing that, you're taking your journey inward, not only to bring into the mythic layers of things, the mythic levels of what you've just completed, so that it's sort of like part of your mythic story, but also to look inward and start planning your next journey. And this is where the wishes and prayers are happening. You're sort of like, what would I like? What do I wish? What would I like to bring through next? What led up to this is this feels like completion. This feels like a happy ending that has just happened, that you've just gotten through, where everybody was looking at each other with joy, and you've really felt your place in the world in terms of like where you feel that sense of belonging, and just this celebration thing that has happened. And now you're sort of closing that chapter and looking for, well, now what else can I do? What is going to help you with this in this moment is allowing yourself the stillness and the quiet in order for that clarity to come through on this. We have Isa, which is the rune of ice. Ice is stillness and standstill, but it's the stillness through which clarity comes. And it's also, if you look at the younger Futhark read on it, which is building a bridge. So you're creating a bridge to what your future thing is. This is the Elder Futhark, so I'm going to focus on that. You want to give yourself stillness so that clarity can come through on what you're doing as you turn inward, and you're sort of sitting there. It's like, okay, what do I wish? As I wrap this up, what are we foreshadowing for the next thing that we're doing? What isn't going to help you is we have Ava's reversed. Avaz is the horse. The horse has to do with movement and spirit. In the lower line, generally this is worries about something, and you're a bit worried about stopping. You had a good momentum before you wrapped up the story, and now you're wrapping up the story and you're worried about, do I really want to stop at this moment, even if it's to get clarity on what I'm going towards? So it's this worry about, if I stop, is that going to ruin things? And you won't be stopping. You're continuing, but it's going to be a lot of inner forward momentum. So it's just worries about that, really, because you're not disappearing and you're not stopping completely. You are moving forward, but part of your moving forward is being still, so that the clarity on what you're doing to your next steps can come through. And I really wouldn't, you're going to worry about it, but I wouldn't worry about it too hard, because literally the next step and what your end of the month is going to be is you're going to be picking up that sword again and starting a new quest. You have to have this month, though, to really solidify what your new quest is going to be. You don't have to know all the details. You just have to know your wish. What is it that you're going to wish about this new quest? What's going to make you pick up your sword again and drive forward? And you're going to be, by the end of the month, you're going to be actually clearing the space and setting things up that you're going to need, because Tivaz is tending your needs, taking care of things that your duties and responsibilities, and taking care of the things around you that need to be taken care of, to set the stage for picking up your sword and driving forward, because I think that's going to carry you forward into the next month. So definitely, I mean, this is a really real transitional month for you, Scorpio, where you're coming from a real completion that you've had, where there was like a celebration and the credits ran, and then and this month is sort of, you're putting the next movie in, but in order to do that, you have to sort of internalize what the last movie was and the last chapter was, and think about, what do you wish for your next chapter? And in order to do that, you're going to need that stillness. And don't beat yourself up about being still, because this is going to be essential so that you can pick up that sword when you go into your next chapter. So that, Scorpio, is your reading for September 2025. I wish you all the best with this, and I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye.